Okay, so welcome back. This is our third Pokemon rating
Welcome
video.
back.
And, yeah, me and Martin are going to be reviewing the Squirtle line. So let's kick right off with Squirtle, which I think is better than Charmander and worse than Bulbasaur.
Yep, it sits right in the middle for me in terms of how much I like it.
I like the fact that its name is a three-way pun.
Yeah, that works. The name is good, but we're not here to judge the name.
No, I know, but that's just something I like about it. I think Squirtle gets a 4 just because I find it very cute. I like everything that it does.
I like that it's not. It works in a way that Charmander didn't for me, because Charmander, as I said before, last episode, I felt like it was trying a little too hard to be cutesy, and that detracted from it. I feel like Squirtle doesn't do that. It's got a nice little weird beak thing in its shell, and it's got look animalistic enough where it stands out and it's quite nice to look at.
Yeah, I think the cuteness of it is enhanced by the fact that it doesn't leave the realm of imaginableness as an actual organism.
Exactly, yeah.
And I know imaginableness isn't a word, but I'm trying my best.
A world of pure imagination.
So yeah, I'll give that one a 4. What do you think?
Yeah, I think I was going to give it a 3, but when I remembered it has that little curly tail I really like, so it's a 4.
Now, moving on to the shiny, this is going to be my first 1 for shiny.
Oh, okay.
Because,
it's nothing, really.
It's nothing, it's just a slightly lighter coloured version of it. I mean, barely even lighter coloured.
Yeah, it looks
if
like
you didn't know what you were looking for, I don't think most people would even tell.
No, I certainly wouldn't be able to if I hadn't known that's what I was looking at. I would have just thought it was just a lighter image. So that one's a big disappointment.
Yeah. So that gets 1 Pokeball.
Not much to say about it, really.
Did you give it a rating?
Yeah, I would agree. It would just be a 1, I think, because it does. Yeah. It's a nothing change. It doesn't do anything.
War Turtle, then.
Mm-hmm.
I think that this is the opposite issue to Ivysaur.
Oh, yeah?
In terms of, I think that it just doesn't work as a middle evolution at all.
Okay.
I think I like it more in a vacuum than I do with the things surrounding it.
Maybe it would make a better standalone Pokemon than a middle evolution.
Yeah.
It has it has design features that don't make sense with itself or the line, and I think I find that really off-putting.
Yeah, I mean, it's odd because they actually based it on a Japanese legend about turtles that have like furry tails made out of sea foam.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a cool idea to incorporate.
It is, yeah.
But it's the fact that they drop it instantly with Blastoise.
Yeah, they just forget about it as if it never happened and go for something completely different.
Yeah, so I think it kind of detracts from it just by it being too much of a departure from where everything else in the line goes.
Also, can we, talk a little bit about how weird it is that War Turtle appears to have teeth?
Yeah. That is odd.
Yeah, none of the others do, just War Turtle.
It does seem like an odd thing in the first gen starters, though.
Yeah.
To have that beaky mouth with 2 little fangs coming out.
Mm-hmm. It's really weird. It doesn't. I don't understand why they did it.
I think it works best on the Bulbasaur line.
Mm-hmm, it does, yeah. But it's consistent to that line as well, so it does work. It's a consistent design feature. And with the Bulbasaur line, it's something that you can naturally picture having fangs like that.
But that's the thing. I think that Ivysaur does the best way of transitioning from the first to the last in the line. Charmeleon does it passably.
Yeah.
And War Turtle just takes a massive departure.
It feels like they didn't have any idea what they wanted to do with it. That's kind of what it feels like. And yeah, it's not a good one for me.
I'm gonna give it a 2. I don't hate it.
No.
And I think it's alright in a vacuum, but I think I give it a 3 on its own merit, but just the fact that I think it does such a poor job of being the middle evolution takes it down to a 2 for me.
Yeah, no, I would agree. I'd give it a 2 as well. It's just it's confused. It's confused design.
So the shiny,
The contrast is better than it was with Squirtle. I will say that.
Yeah, I think I might have to give this one a 4, not because I think it's particularly great, but that I think that it does slightly improve on the original design just by having more of a pop in terms of the colour.
Yeah. It also establishes a better connection with Blastoise. The shiny Blastoise, anyway. But we won't go too much into that right now, but it does establish a better through line there in terms of the colour scheme, slightly, which I think helps its case. The darker blue, kind of the purplish darker blue, works better for this Pokemon design. I just the light blue, which they copied over from the Squirtle, just not. It doesn't make anything really stand out very much. It kind of drowns out the details, and yeah.
Yeah, it kind of looks a bit washed out, the original, I think. Yeah. So I'm going to give the shiny a 4, just on the fact that I think it improves the original a little bit.
Still not a great design with that, but it is a notable improvement, so I would say, yeah, the same.
So Blastoise. I like Blastoise.
Yeah, Blastoise is cool.
I like it better than Charizard.
It's because Charizard is kind of boring. Blastoise is interesting. It's got some stuff going on that makes it kind of, ooh, I wonder what that is, you know.
I like its weird, slightly mammalian facial features that combine in with the turtliness. I like its odd Michelin man arms.
Yeah, the arms are weird.
I like that where they've put more details on things like the feet having all the extra weird toe placements and stuff. They've added all those details and the cannons and everything, and also taken away from the details on the front of it.
Yeah,
I think that's a good call.
Yeah, I agree.
Where they've made it more complicated, they've taken away the complicatedness of some stuff that kind of needed to be more complex on a more simple design.
Yeah.
Blastoise, I'm gonna give a 4.
Yeah, I would say the same.
I really like it.
I think Blastoise is both unusual and quite interesting in that, and it simplifies where it needs to be, and it makes it more complex where it needs to be, and it's just a great improvement on the rest of the line.
I also just love such a weird concept of a turtle with artillery guns coming out of its shell.
Well, you notice the way its feet change as well to give it more, make it plant it more on the ground as if to compensate for the extra force from the artillery. It's just a really cool little detail.
Yeah, I think it's a really good one. I'm gonna give it a 4.
I agree, 4 as well.
So looking at the shiny,
yeah,
it changes less than the Wartortle shiny one does, and I think that actually kind of works better in its favour. But it has a lot more competition with the regular one, because regular Wartortle isn't great. Regular Blastoise is. I like the green shell combined with the purple skin.
Yeah, that's a nice contrast.
And I like, again, how we said about Charizard having certain features that don't change colour, making them pop out more. I like that Blastoise also has features that don't change, along with the ones that do.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
I'm probably going to give it a 3, because I think that it doesn't actively detract nor improve upon the design.
I would agree.
It's solidly around the same level of good.
It does just enough to make it feel like an actual change without being remarkable. So I think a 3 makes sense there.
So that was our 3rd episode of our Pokemon rating thing. Name pending.
We'll worry about that later.
Yeah. So we'll see you next time with the Caterpie line.
That's where things get
listen
weird.
to the N8-bit and get excited for these caterpillars.
Yeah, we're always excited for caterpillars. Yeah, see you over at D&8-bit if you go check it out, and you definitely should.
I'll link it in the description for all of these.
Good idea.
Alright. See ya.
Bye.